The auction market is getting better and better very gradually every week. So this weekend across Australia's capital cities, according to CoreLogic, there was about 1,090 homes auctioned, returning a clearance rate of 71.5%. Just a week ago, there was only 650 homes up for auction. So the amount of stock on the market is improving. But this same weekend last year, there was more than 2,000 homes auctioned. So we've still got a long way to go before we get back to normal again. But according to CoreLogic, activity in Melbourne still remains low. There was just 60 homes auctioned in Melbourne this weekend, returning a clearance rate of about 60%. This time last year, there was about 1,000 homes auctioned in Melbourne. Sydney's still the best performing market in the country. Roughly 750 homes auctioned over the weekend, clearance rate of 73%, which is higher than the national average. But I think the key point to take out of this recent weekend of auctions is things are slowly getting better. We're improving every week. It's slowly getting better and better.
And Ed, this week some large ASX-listed companies will hold annual general meetings. What are company directors expecting to hear from shareholders?
I think they're expecting to hear a lot from shareholders around remuneration, how much their executives getting paid. Just last week, AGL hosted its annual general meeting and it received a first strike. Investors weren't happy with the bonuses that the directors were proposing to pay their senior directors. So that's the key thing. The other part of it is all of these annual general meetings are virtual. So in the past, shareholders would obviously turn up, sit in the theatre. You can look at the director in the eye and ask them questions on a microphone. This time round, it's quite different. They're all virtual. You have to type your question into a computer. And then I guess that question could possibly be vetted before it goes up to the board of the company to answer the questions. So accountability may not be as strong this annual general meeting season, but this week we've got a few. We've got Commonwealth Bank, we've got Telstra, and we've got BHP as well. And I think the BHP one will be interesting. Just their reaction to what they're doing in interacting with local Indigenous groups, particularly in the Pilbara. This all comes after Rio Tinto blew up the Juukan Gorge in the Pilbara just a few weeks, back in the 24th of May. So I think shareholders of BHP will have a lot to ask the board about what they're doing there in the Pilbara with the Indigenous community.
Ed, on Thursday, the unemployment numbers for September are released. What are the predictions according to economists?
I believe the unemployment rate is going to tick up again on Thursday. This is for the month of September. The rate in August was 6.8%. It's believed to go up to about 7%. So they're expecting 30,000 jobs to be lost during the month of September. Just going back a week ago at the federal budget, the government believes unemployment is going to reach 7% by the end of the year. So I guess that tells us that the government is expecting the unemployment rate to continue rising over the next few months. It's going to tick up very slightly this week. Also on Thursday, the Reserve Bank Governor is speaking at the Citibank conference. We can expect him to talk about unemployment, also give his reaction to the federal budget, and also potentially talk about whether he feels like they may need to lower interest rates next month in November.